Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Amira Damia. Before we begin, our group conducted an interview with Andalusia Travel and Tours Sdn Bhd on 29 May 2026 with Ms. Zurin to gather information for our compensation and benefit assignment. So our group selected company Andalusia because it is one of Malaysia's leading travel agencies specializing in Umrah, Hajj and Islamic tourism services. So the interview provided valuable insight into the company human resource practices and particularly its compensation and benefit system. First, let me briefly introduce the company. Andalusia Travel and Tours was established in 2002 and is headquartered in Pandan Indah, Kuala Lumpur. Today, the company operates 72 branches across Malaysia and is registered under SSM, licensed by MOTAC, holds a Hajj license and is accredited by MATA, Bumitra and IATA. Guided by its slogan, Sekeluarga Mampu ke Tanah Suci, Andalusia has successfully served more than 800,000 pilgrims by providing quality Umrah, Hajj and Islamic tourism services. So its core business include Umrah and Hajj package management, Islamic tourism, accommodation and travel logistics, healthcare support through Klinik Andalusia and professional mutawif services. Next, I will present the Human Resource Department overview. The Human Resource Department plays an important role in supporting Andalusia operations by managing its employees who are the company's most valuable asset. As a service-based organization, Andalusia depends on skilled and committed employees to deliver quality service to its customer. So the department is led by Puan Nur Azilah binti Ahmad and supported by Cik Nur Azurin binti Muhammad Anwar, the Senior Deputy Manager of Human Resources, who was also the HR representative interviewed by our group. So unlike some organizations that outsource HR functions, Andalusia manage all HR activities internally. So the HR team is responsible for recruitment, payroll, employee administration, leave management, employee development and employee relation. So currently, the company has approximately 470 employees consisting of both permanent and contract staff. So requirement is mainly conducted through social media, while the company's 72 branches across Malaysia also help promote job vacancies. So lastly, the HR department works closely with other departments to ensure sufficient manpower and compliance with Malaysian employment law, including seeking guidance from Jabatan Tenaga Kerja (JTK) whenever necessary. That's all from me for the Human Resource Department overview. Now I will pass the presentation to Shazli Natasha, who will continue with the next section on compensation practices at Andalusia. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, Madam Azura. My name is Shazli Natasha binti Zambri, and today I will talk about section 2, which is the compensation components at Andalusia Travel and Tours Sdn Bhd. As you can see on my first slide, compensation is very important for any company. It is the reward that employees get for doing their work and helping the business. During our interview with the HR staff, Cik Zurin, we found out that Andalusia has a very good pay system. For my part, I will explain their basic salary, the factors they look at, their allowance, bonus, and the type of compensation they give to their workers. Now, let's look at slide 2. This slide combines basic salary and the factors that affect employee pay. According to the HR representative, Cik Zurin, the basic salary depends mainly on the job position. For example, workers who do the same operational job will get the exact same salary range. Cik Zurin said they do this because their daily duties and responsibilities are identical, but the company also looks at the special skills. A clear example from our interview is the graphic designer role. Graphic designers need technical skills and creativity to make promotional posters for the Umrah package. Since good designers are hard to find in the job market, Andalusia is willing to pay a higher basic salary to attract the right talent. So on the right side of the slide, you can see the 4 main factors they consider: the job position, required skills, daily responsibilities, and length of service for bonus. So staff with heavier workloads or higher risk will get a different pay package compared to normal office staff. This allows Andalusia to reward their 470 workers fairly. Moving on to slide 3, which is about the allowance systems. Andalusia does not give the same allowance to everyone. They customize it based on the work locations and hardships. As you can see, they split the staff into 2 groups for overseas employees working in Mecca and Medina to handle pilgrim logistics. The companies provide an overseas duty allowance and a telephone allowance. This helps them with the high cost of living and phone costs while working abroad. On the other side, for local employees working in Malaysia, especially the airport staff, they receive a meal allowance and an airport duty allowance. This extra cash is a practical helper because airport duty involves irregular shift hours and a lot of physical work at the terminal. Now, let's look at slide 4 for bonus and incentive. The HR staff explained that annual bonus depends heavily on the company's performance and profits. If Andalusia does well and hits its yearly sales target for Umrah package, the employees will get much better bonus payout. This is a pay for performance culture where company success means extra cash for workers. Also, all employees are eligible for this bonus, but the money changes based on their length of service to reward loyalty. For day-to-day motivations, Andalusia give an incentive to the sales staff. They pay a cash commission of 10 ringgit for every single customer that buys a package. While 10 ringgit sounds small, it accumulates to a large amount if their monthly sales volume is high. So it's pushed the sales team to find more clients. Finally, let's look at slide 5, which shows the type of compensation available at Andalusia. So the company used a good mix of both direct and indirect rewards. Direct compensation covers all the immediate cash payments like basic salary, allowance, annual bonus, sales commission, and overtime pay during busy seasons. On the other side, indirect compensation includes non-cash benefits such as annual leave, public holidays, company trips, and Umrah sponsorship under certain terms. As noted at the bottom of the slide, employees' benefit will be discussed further by the next presenter. So in conclusion, our study shows that Andalusia Travel and Tours has a very practical and structured compensation system. So they successfully mix direct cash to drive performance with indirect rewards to take care of employees' well-being. So thank you so much, Madam. I will now pass the presentation to the next presenter, Muhammad Farhan.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nur Farhan bin Samuji. I will present about the pay level strategies. For Andalusia Travel and Towers, the company apply 4 main pay level strategies to ensure a fair, competitive, and performance-driven salary structure. The first strategy is the market-based pay strategy. This approach focuses on comparing salaries with other companies in the travel and tourism industry. By benchmarking against market rates, Andalusia can ensure that employees receive competitive salary that help attract and retain talented staff. The second strategy is the internal equity strategy. This ensures employees are paid fairly based on their job roles, responsibility, skills, and experience. Position with a higher level of responsibility will have appropriate salary differences to maintain fairness within the organization. The third strategy is the performance-based pay strategy. Under this approach, salary adjustment and career progression are linked to employee performance. Employees who demonstrate strong result commitment and valuable contribution can receive salary increment, rewards, and promotion opportunities. The fourth strategy is the competitive compensation strategy. Andalusia provides attractive compensation package to remain competitive in the industry. This includes not only basic salaries but also benefit incentives that improve employee motivation and support long-term retention. Overall, these four strategies help Andalusia Travel and Tower to create a balanced salary system that promotes fairness, motivate employees, and support business growth. Competitive pay strategy. Firstly, competitive pay strategy. Andalusia ensure that employee salary remain competitive by following current market rate with the travel and tourism industry. This helps the company attract and retain qualified employees while maintaining fairness and compensation. Second, job-based pay level. The company determines salary level based on job responsibility, position level, and the complexity of tasks. This ensures the employees with a higher responsibility or more challenging role will receive compensation and reflect their contribution and the job requirement. Thirdly, experience and skill-based pay. Employees who have a greater experience, professional knowledge, and specialized skills may receive higher compensation. This encourages employees to continuously improve their ability and develop their career within the company. Fourth, performance-based reward. Andalusia links salary increase and incentive to individual performance and employee contribution. Employees who achieve good results and demonstrate strong performance have opportunity to receive a better reward. Lastly, sustainable pay structure. The company designed its salary structure according to its financial capability. This ensures that employee compensation remains fair while supporting long-term business growth and sustainability. In the conclusion, Andalusia Travel and Towers competitive pay strategy focus on fairness, employee motivation, business stability by balancing market competitive, employee contribution, and company financial stability. Next, I will explain about the salary progression and pay grade management system. This system allows employees to receive salary increase based on the several factors, including job level, performance, experience, skill, and career development. This ensures that employee compensation reflects their responsibility and achievement professional growth. Through career growth, opportunity, and promotion, employees can progress to higher salary grades as they gain more experience, improve their skills, and take on a greater responsibility. The structured system encourages employees to continuously improve their performance, develop new skills and capabilities, contribute more effectively to the company's success. A clear pay grade structure also promotes fairness, motivation, and employee retention. By providing employees with a transparent career path and clear salary progression opportunities, overall, Andalusia Travel Towers maintain a competitive salary structure that support business objectives while remaining aligned with industry standards and employee development goals.
Good day everyone. Now I will explain pay mix and its strategy at Andalusia Travel. A pay mix refers to the combination of different types of compensation that employees receive, including fixed pay, variable pay, and indirect benefits. At Andalusia, the company adds the total rewards approach by providing a stable basic salary together with performance-based incentive and various employee benefits. The fixed salary gives employees financial security, while the variable pay rewards employees based on their performance and the company business results. This means the employees have the opportunity to earn more when they achieve their targets and when the company performs well. Overall, this strategy allows Andalusia to manage its payroll costs effectively while motivating employees to improve their performance, increase productivity, and contribute to the company's long-term success. Firstly, Andalusia used a combination of fixed pay and variable pay. The fixed pay refers to the employee's basic salary, which provides financial stability regardless of business performance. Besides that, employees also receive variable pay such as annual bonus based on company profits and individual KPI achievement. Employees in sales position usually receive higher performance incentive because they directly contribute to company revenue, while administrative staff receive lower variable pay due to the nature of their work. This balanced compensation system motivates employees to perform better while ensuring income security. Besides direct salary, Andalusia also provides several indirect employee benefits. One of the most unique benefits is the fully sponsored Umrah package for eligible employees who have served the company for at least 2 years. These benefits not only rewards employee loyalty but also strengthen their understanding of the company core business. The company also provides a friendly workplace for Muslim employees. In addition, employees earning RM 4,000 ringgit and above may choose replacement leave instead of overtime payment, giving them a greater flexibility. Another important component is employee recognition. Outstanding employees are recognized during the company's annual dinner through trophies, certificates, and cash rewards. Their achievements are also shared on Andalusia official Facebook page. Besides that, top performance marketing employees are rewarded with incentive trips, such as the trip to Batam and Bintan in Indonesia. These programs help increase employee motivation, engagement, and loyalty towards the organization. Overall, Andalusia has implemented a balanced total reward strategy. Employees receive financial security through fixed salaries while remaining motivated through KPI-based bonus. The company also integrates Islamic values by offering Umrah sponsorship and religious-friendly facilities. However, the company could improve transparency by providing clearer information regarding KPI measurement and the fixed to variable salary ratio. This would help employees better understand how their performance affects their rewards. Lastly, Andalusia used iPayroll to manage its compensation and benefits. This payroll system calculates salary, bonus, allowance, and statutory deduction accurately. It also reduces paperwork, minimizes human error, and ensures compliance with Malaysian labor regulations. In conclusion, Andalusia compensation and benefit system successfully combines financial reward, employee recognition, and modern HR technology to improve employee performance and organizational effectiveness. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Hidayu and today I will presenting Andalusia current strengths, address the gap in the current system and propose strategic recommendations to HR practices and boost employee retention. Let's start with Andalusia's strengths. Their current framework does a great job of recognizing talent and supporting employee well-being. First, on salary and career growth. Andalusia have a clear career pathway from junior, senior to super senior levels. Employees know exactly what to expect with a standard promotion and salary review kicking in after 2 years of services. Second, on incentive. Bonuses are given fairly tied to company performance and individual KPIs. Then, sales team is directly motivated by a commission of 10 ringgit per customer. Third, on allowances and perk. Andalusia support team with a domestic meal allowances for field operation alongside phone and overseas travel for Mecca Madinah staff. Fourth, on modern operations and recognition. They use the iPayroll system, which makes salary management seamless. Andalusia also celebrate their staff in annual dinner. Finally, Andalusia's biggest differentiator is their spiritual and wellness support. They fully sponsored Umrah packages and actively maintain a workplace culture that support any prayers without restriction. However, to scale effectively, Andalusia must address three critical operational gaps that are currently limiting their growth. First, recruitment limits. Why advertising vacancies solely through social media and their local branch networks keeps their costs low but severely restrict potential candidate pool. Second, allowances inequality. Andalusia mileage reimbursement rate is based on employee hierarchy levels. Third, work-life balance. Requiring employees to work a half day on Saturday for Umrah courses places a heavy strain on their personal time and impact overall morale. To bridge the gaps and modernize Andalusia operation, we propose the following strategy adjustment. First, modernize talent searching. Andalusia need to expand their recruitment reach by utilizing professional platforms like Jobstreet and LinkedIn to attract a larger high-quality talent pool. Secondly, standardized allowances. To boost morale, Andalusia should extend meal allowances to all employees, not just operational staff, and also recommend increasing the sale commission rates and expanding phone allowances to include their branch sales team. Restructure travel policies. Andalusia should streamline mileage claim by restricting them to essential role only. For manager, they can introduce a petrol card. Lastly, Andalusia should transition to a standard 5-day work week. Any required Saturday training or shift should be strictly compensated as overtime pay. In conclusion, Andalusia have a fantastic foundation, especially with their culture and unique Umrah benefit. By modernizing their recruitment, standardizing pay structure and adopting a 5-day work week, Andalusia will not only improve employee satisfaction but also drive higher productivity. That's all from us and thank you.